Hi everybody and welcome to today's vlog. On this video today, I'm going to show you how to apply to the 2026 FIFA World Cup volunteer jobs, and I'm going to show you how to navigate through the company's website so that you can go ahead and apply, look at the qualifications that they're looking for, and know more about the job itself before even applying. So FIFA World Cup 2026 will be held in one continent but in three countries. So that will be North America, and they will be held in Canada, Mexico, and United States. And the volunteer dates will be sometime June 11 all the way to July 19, 2026. All right. So you do have an option of like applying to either of the three countries. You can apply to volunteer in the United States or Mexico or Canada. All right. So let me show you how to get into the website and reading more about it before even applying to see if you're qualified. All right. So let's go to Google and type FIFA World Cup 2026. If you do that, click search and just scroll down here where it will show you the website, which is www.fifa.com. Because I do not want to make this video too long, allow me to just keep scrolling down and click on the word volunteer. Under the website, there is a volunteer option here. Under the register your tickets, interest for, under that, there is volunteers. Click on that and it's going to take you straight to the volunteer page. And they're saying calling for volunteers. So if you're free during that time, this is an opportunity for you. And they say be part of the biggest and greatest volunteer program in FIFA history. One continent, three countries, 16 host cities. Wow. All right. And we're going to look at the cities and the countries I've already mentioned. But let's just scroll down here and see what they're saying. Keep scrolling down and they say apply today. But before applying, I always like to read to know what I'm getting myself into. All right. So let's keep scrolling. And this is the map of the cities or states that will hold FIFA World Cup 2026. And the first one you see on the option here is Vancouver, that's in Canada, Seattle, that's in Washington, San Francisco, there's Los Angeles, that's in California, there's Kansas City here, and many more, New York. There's many more. I am so sorry that I'm using my phone and so I cannot narrow it down. But if you click on check out the venues, it's going to give you a whole list of the cities and states that FIFA World Cup will be held. And you can see Houston over there. There's Dallas and many more. Mexico City, that's in Mexico, and so many more. All right. So let's keep scrolling down. And now we're going to look at the volunteer requirements. All right. The requirements that they're looking for. Number one is availability. All right. Are you going to be available? Are you in a job that can allow you to go volunteer at a certain time? Will you be available on that period of time? All right. So availability, they say commitment of 8 shifts between 11 June 2026 and 19th July 2026. All right. So you need to, be committed to the volunteer time and be available, all right, between 11 June 2026 to 19 July 2026, all right? And it's an 8 shift, okay? Number 2 is age. You need to be 18 years old or older at the time of application. All right. So if you're younger than 18, then you're not, qualified. So, but 18 years and older, you can shoot your shot. Number 3, eligibility. What eligibility are they looking for? They say to be eligible, you must comply with the entry requirements of the host country. That means if you're applying from, let's say, some country in Africa or Europe, and you want to come to Mexico or Canada or America, you need to get yourself a visa, all right, eligible to enter the country that you're volunteering. So if you apply to volunteer in Seattle, Washington, do you have the right documents to get you to Seattle? All right. All right. So that's one of the things. And Canada, do you have a visa for volunteering in Canada for FIFA? So those are the eligibility that they're looking for. And number 4 is language. You will need to speak English. Additional languages are a plus. So whatever language you speak, that's an additional advantage, but you have to be able to speak English, because majority of these states, I think the common language is English. Spanish is an additional advantage, especially if you volunteer in Mexico. In Canada, if you speak French, that will be an additional language, additional advantage. If you can converse and communicate in English. That's also a plus. All right. The other thing is they're looking for team tryouts and training. They say attend volunteer team tryouts and complete training. So that's also another requirement. You need to complete the training. They don't want people who are going to back out or like give up in the middle of the training. So tryouts, team tryouts and training, you need to complete the training. The other thing is the verification. What are they looking for? They say agree to and pass a background review. The process varies for Mexico. So if you're volunteering in Mexico, the process varies or it's different. But for Canada and America, you need to pass a background review. All right. Agree to and pass. All right. So those are some of the qualifications that they're looking for. They're not too strict. All right. So now let's look at the volunteer journey. So number one will be application. The application has to be done between August and September 2025. So we're actually running out. So if you're thinking of applying, this is the time to do it, because time is going so fast. We're already in mid-August. September is coming. They haven't specified on the exact date in September when they're going to stop taking the application. But they say it's September 2025. All right. All right. They say take a moment to read and understand the program requirements, fill out the application form and complete the online assessment. Please note that you may only select one option as your preferred host city. So you only have one option. All right. The other one is volunteer team tryouts that will run from October 2025 to January 2026. They say if you're invited to attend volunteer team tryouts, this is our chance to get to know you better. You'll also connect with fellow volunteers, meet your volunteers management team, and experience a glimpse of your tournament. All right. And then the roles offer that will be December 2025 to March 2026. They say if selected, you'll receive your official volunteer role offer. Background review will be conducted upon acceptance of the condition offer. Please note that this process varies for Mexico. So it's different in Mexico. All right. The other thing will be gear up and get ready. That will be March to June 2026. Like all great footballer teams, there are a lot of preps that goes into stepping into the pitch of the FIFA World Cup. After accepting your role offer, your journey kicks off with mandatory training designed to prepare you for the role. All right. So there will be preparation. All right. The other thing will be tournament time. The D-Day, all right, that will be June to July 2026. They say this is your moment to step into the heart of the action and be part of the biggest World Cup yet. Awesome. So that's the journey of the people who are going to be selected. All right, let's scroll down here and see what they have. Discover volunteer roles. So if you want to read more about it, you can click learn more. And then volunteer. This is what we want to see. So if I volunteer, what am I getting? What am I gonna go home with? What am I gonna benefit from? So here are the packs. All right. Number one, they say official FIFA World Cup 2026 volunteer uniform. So you're gonna go home with an entire gear of 2026 volunteer uniform. Number two is exclusive reward and recognition items. So you're going to walk home with a reward and a recognition items, which they haven't specified what it is. The other thing will be meals and refreshments during your shifts. So while you're working, they will provide you with drinks and food. All right. But while you're not working, remember this is volunteer. So you are not, they are not going to pay you. So this is volunteer. So the only thing they give you or they cater for you is when you are working. All right. The other thing is a volunteer certificate. And some of these certificates, you can put them on your resume where you can, you can brag about them. I volunteered at the FIFA 2026 World Cup. Oh, that's going to be a conversation starter to anywhere you walk in, and they're like, oh, tell me something about yourself. Once you tell about your name, and like, I volunteered in the FIFA World Cup 2026. So it's a nice thing to have. And it's nice that they're giving you a certificate to like hold on to. And the other thing that you are gonna get is lasting friendship and once in a generation experience. And this is for sure. Remember, thousands and millions of people are going to apply, but very few are going to be selected. So if you get this job, for sure it's a generational experience. Your great grandchildren are going to say that my grandfather or my grandmother volunteered to become our World Cup 2026, all right, or was part of the 2026 World Cup. And then you're going to go there and meet people from all around the world. All right. So you're going to exchange cultures. You're going to make friends that are going to probably last forever. You're going to build relationships that, you probably end up inviting them to your country, or they're going to invite you to their country, because you're going there not as a closed-minded person, but you're going there to mingle and exchange ideas and learn from other people and benefit from it. All right. The other thing, last but not least, is skills-based learning opportunities. So on this, remember they say that as they're going to train you. So some of these skills that you're going to gain are probably going to they're going to help you in your next career journey. They're probably going to boost your resume, or they're going to boost your ego and your character and your life. All right. So some of the skills that you're gonna gain are probably gonna benefit you a lot. All right. So that's it. What else do they have here? FIFA volunteer theme, FIFA World Cup 2026 all right. Let's see what else. So already at this point here, I know you guys are already excited and you already know what this job is all about. So here they're just giving you host countries. This is Canada. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm using my phone, so it's not as clear as you can see it on the laptop. And this is Mexico, and this is the United States. Okay. Once you read all that and you feel like I'm still interested, I think I'm qualified. This is when now you will go to the click on the apply, sign up, apply right here, apply today. You will sign up, apply, do an online assessment, and just like you do on your resume when you're looking for a job, sell yourself. Because remember, the entire world is applying and looking for this opportunity. And so you need to stand out amongst so many other people. All right. So this is where you'll put your email, confirm your email, passwords, your first name, preferred name that you want, last name, your date of birth, country of residence, your mobile number, and how did you hear about us? All right. Communication preference and the terms and conditions that are there. And then click I'm not a robot and then create. And once you do that, then you will go and start your application process. And guys, because I do not want to make this video too long, I wish you all the best for those people who are looking to, get this opportunity. Make sure that you take it seriously that way, and put the keywords on when you're selling yourself. Put your keywords. Say you're a team player, you like working with people, all those, you're passionate, all those good things, put them on your resume, on your application, and I'm sure they are going to come through for you, guys. And until next time, do not forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if this video has been helpful, and until next time, I wish you all the best. Bye bye.